boss.
Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose?
Yo, fuck Trump.
Oh, that was him?
That's Trump.
That's fucked up.
Mama let me sit the 40. I was just a short. Then I started spitting garlic. And they said record me. I feel like this shit was for me. This shit is my story. Yeah. Jump at the porch. I got a porch, no take it back. I'm on the block with the killers and hold my own, of course. I see my mom and dad separate and talking divorce. Said daddy was living by the pot and he died by the torch. I'm with the HKZs. With the big kids.
He said the teacher that was telling him he'll never make it. Like, so what is it?
Anti-Miko, baby. Should have had Ross on the hook. Welcome. It's another edition with the gang. We back.
Yo.
We about to blow up like an ATM in this month.
Dynamite!
You see Trey, what is the day?
You already know I had to come down, man. There's been a lot of bullshit going on in Philly. I had to come down fucking with y'all for about 2 weeks. I was like, man, I don't know. They tripping down there.
You smart. Yeah, real shit, man. That shit was crazy, man. Last couple of weeks.
They fucking that shit up, dog.
I don't blame you, bro. Wasn't nothing going on where you stay at?
No, they ain't fucking nothing up, bro.
You selling dynamite down here.
Everybody
was selling dynamite for niggas for Philly.
I ain't hear about one thing.
You can get dynamite for the same price you can get pussy, $40.
$40. I was like, no, I'm cool.
But let's get into the wellness check. I go first. I'm at 8. Why? I don't know. I'm just not feeling bad. So I'm at 8. Last week I was at 5. This week I'm at 8. I'm feeling all right, man. I'm well rested. You know what I mean? Okay, Brody, you got an 8. That's positive vibe right there. I go next. I'm a 7. I mean, I just started work again, so I'm feeling good. Money looking better, so I'm straight. That's you $10? I got you. I'm a cash
You
app.
supposed to ask for 40.
No. Chill. It was already a deal, bro. Lowballing yourself. I respect the 10. I got you. But yeah, I'm good, man. A good 7, probably 7.5, and I'm drinking now, so I'm with the gang.
Oh, that's something. You got something in there?
Yeah, what you think? I'm just walking around with a Deer Park bottle?
You the one who was chugging that water. Remember that chug bottle?
So the old school to put some Kool-Aid
I ain't
in
seen
there.
that shit in a minute. I ain't seen that shit.
You ain't seen that. Keep chugging bottle.
That's sports shit. You put the no calorie joint. He used to do that shit back in the day. Get the water bottle with the 0 calorie mixture and shit like that. Like, nigga, that ain't gonna help.
I'm a little on the low side today. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give you like a 5. A 5, I'm blessed, so I'm gonna do like 5.5. I'm low today.
Damn, blessed only a half a point.
You know.
Wow, man, well,
I'm a little hungover.
There you go. You had a good night last night.
I'm a little hungover, but that's it. Like, I'm chilling.
It's the recovery. Trick.
I'm at like a 9, man.
Damn.
I've been having good weeks, man. I've been chilling, you know what I mean? Me and my kids and shit, we've been doing homework and shit.
See, you had all them dead crabs up there like it was fucking deadliest catch, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got
all my listeners, man, y'all get the shot right. Yeah, y'all get the shot right ASAP, man. They got them fucking Dungenese $10 a pound. You know them bitches go for 17 on the regular. Yeah, they I said, give me 15 pounds.
Damn, I could divide. I know math. That's $1.50. Damn.
50.
Sheesh.
That's light though.
Do the kids eat seafood too?
Yeah, everybody.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta spend some money on that. It's just me.
I'm the one that really don't eat it like that.
Oh,
I love them.
I buy this shit, but I just like them being happy having
everybody talk about ShopRite though. I'll be like, where you get your crabs from? They was like, yo, I be going to ShopRite. They got this, that, third. Like, all right.
That shit like a club.
I go to the fucking Ben Sellum, American Crab Company.
I never heard of that.
That's up there. That's up there by I'll tell you later. I'll tell you where it's at.
A little bougie, huh?
No, it ain't that. I just like them. They give me a discount from where I work at.
But shout out to bro though. You know what I mean? You did invite us out there last night. Nigga live like 2 hours away, but
It's a trip.
I mean, yo, come up, I got crab.
You gotta find a motherfucker to drive. I was like, ain't nobody riding with me.
Yeah, I done came. Like, I love crabs.
Yeah, I was split the ride with you.
Yeah, you gotta think, and if
Somebody
you get drunk
up,
too, like,
drive back.
you know, you don't want to be the one driving back and you drunk. Like, you gotta really pay attention. I almost banged out around the crib one time and shit like that. So,
but let's get into it. It's what's this, week 2? The movement.
Yeah,
you know?
things is happening, man. Things that should have been happening. They took down that fucking statue.
No justice, no peace.
Yeah. So
Fuck Frank Rizzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, locally, Frank Rizzo, his statue's down. His mural in the South Philly, what's that? The Italian Market section. They covered that up too. So a lot of things have been changing. You see, DC painted Black Lives Matter on the street on the way to the White House.
And they changed the street name, so now the White House new address is 1600
Black Lives Matter.
Oh shit!
wow.
Facts.
I mean, it's a lot of companies taking a positive stand.
Amazon.
Yeah, a lot of people.
He getting a lot of backlash from that.
I don't even care. I fuck with him because he don't care. Like, I'm richer than all y'all. What the fuck y'all gonna do?
Stop ordering.
Yeah.
He got that Walmart mentality.
Target was the same. Target was with the movement too.
Yeah.
Target said he don't care about the stores. He said all of his is short. I don't care.
That's the same thing the guy from Shop.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was Target, I'd be a little bit like,
Y'all want to do this to me?
I'd been a little bit like, I ain't saying nothing bad, but I ain't gonna say nothing good.
No, but the guy, what's his name? Browns from Brown Shop, right?
Yeah.
He said that he was more disappointed that the stores, that people didn't have anywhere to go at to get food now.
Yeah, I understand it. I think
like,
that's.
I don't care about this shit. It's a shirt, but I'm just upset because these the only
some places,
supermarkets in the neighborhood.
52nd and Parkside was actually giving out what they had left. That wasn't like.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because it was just, and then people didn't think about that. People didn't think about it when you
pillows. Give me the pillows.
when you tear up your own community like that, trying to make a stand and make a statement. Yeah, sometimes it backlash because you got the older people who couldn't get to they pharmacies and
that's the part where it's like fuck, like especially you got old ones in your life and they need their medication. They going here and there. They even tore down Sunrays. Everybody was wanting Sunrays at one point, so it was just like fuck. Like
the young bulls was coming out of there just throwing pills up in the air. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas look for the Percocets and the Oxy.
That's all they was doing.
Right, in the syrup.
Y'all grabbing the fucking blood pressure pills.
And they know, like, they know where to go to get these pills. Like, you know, like, if I rode around like Lehigh, I was on like Germantown, Lehigh and stuff like that, and you see some pharmaceutical places wasn't hit at all because they ain't got the shit that they looking for. Yeah. So
you know somebody was in there. They knew who it was. What spots to hit. And shit like that.
But to get back to the positive though, you saw a lot of things happening. Like they took Robert Lee statue down in the campus of Virginia, I believe. In Virginia it is. Yeah, they took his statue down. Some shit that should have been down.
Yeah, like that Rizzo statue. That shit ain't.
Yeah. Well, that's what's the name that represent too.
They never even bought that shit. They said the family bought it and donated it to the city.
And they put it up.
And they just put it up.
Like
my man Robert.
The crazy part is they put the shit up in 98, bro. The nigga died in 91.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
A lot of stuff was like, and it is like, I think people, especially Caucasians, are finally seeing like, all right, well, sitting back and just letting shit happen is not good enough. Yeah, you not racist, but you not doing stuff to stop. Like, it's somebody in there that like, I don't have a problem with black people, but it's somebody else that can't stand black people that was like, put the statue up, and people sat by and was like, that's just cool when you know what it stood for. Like,
right? No, but you know, like a lot of them not older white people, more like our parents' generation. Not black people, because they was the ones getting fucked up and shit. Yeah. But they worshipped him, though. Yeah. Because he was the one getting them jobs, and He was like, I don't know if you ever seen The Irishman. Shit. He was like him. Remember how he was helping out all the motherfuckers, making sure that they
putting everybody in position and stuff like that. Yeah.
So he was like them to the South Philly niggas. They worshiping. He was like a god. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga, he was racist as shit. His whole goal was to lock us the fuck up. That's why you see all these old heads coming home now from their 20-year stints, 30-year stints. Yeah. And they just now coming home and shit.
Elon Musk made a statement about that today. Like, the most profitable companies right now during this pandemic is marijuana companies, and you got people sitting in jail for 20, 30 years for doing shit that people like.
I wonder if they're going to reopen those cases and get a lot of these people out, especially if it's more legal than anything. They're getting citations for a little bit of weed.
I know Obama was pardoning a lot of people. I remember the ex-NFL player, Brandon Marshall, wide receiver. His mom went to jail for like 20 years for like marijuana trafficking, and Obama pardoned her during his administration when he was in the White House.
Wow.
But that's what like not to get all political and shit.
Years.
But that's why it's like kind of weird on who you gonna vote for right now, because Biden want to take that shit away again. All this weed and shit, like you know how it's damn near legal, but it ain't legal.
Yeah, you just gotta vote for Biden though.
Like, you're out and you want Trump.
Oh like, shit, my man said, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute, nigga, I don't know. Look, my weed, man, come on.
I see myself
Black lives, weed lives.
Weed lives matter.
I think too.
Weed high, black lives.
I think about my AR-15. He want to take my AR-15 from me.
Man, he ain't gonna take it, bro. You already got it.
No, but he want to make us turn them bitches in.
Yeah, but at the same time,
they put a ban on AR-15, so I'm gonna protect my family.
Use one of the other 10 guns you get. Not my baby. No, you gotta fucking need an AR for it, man.
But I mean, that's stay from politics.
Yeah,
hunting goats. Hunting rabbits.
Gonna take my 2.
But did you see that the Black Lives Matter support has extended overseas, like in certain areas and stuff like that?
That's
you see France
and this movement right now. It ain't a black and white thing. It's really everybody getting beat by the police. No matter where you at, what's going on, everybody's getting beat by the police and shit and killed by the police. Black people, white people, Puerto Ricans, Asians, no matter who you are, cops are killing y'all. And that's why the white people really upset for real. Yeah. Because they know somebody who done got killed by a cop. Yeah. Shit might not have made the news and shit, but they know motherfuckers who got called for a suicide call and the cops came and shot them to death. That's how it be happening with the white people a lot of times.
I saw a post said you got to spend more time in barber school than you do to be a cop or whatever like that. I think they really.
Barber school. How long you got to stay in barber school?
It was something.
It was like 15
something hours or something like that. I don't know if it's like Cosmopolitan School or something like that.
But was $840. Yeah, it's like whoa.
I know here the cop price is like it says 8 months.
Yeah,
8 months.
Not even a year.
Yeah, but I think you need to start like changing the way you train the police officers. Yeah, and then the criteria for a cop is so slim is that a lot of times that for you to make it you have to be like done nothing in your life.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that comes with a certain amount of power they give you too, and it's like, all right, what I'm supposed to do with this? Like, you know what I mean?
And then most people who haven't really done anything, a lot of people don't become a cop off of their fucking
off of their name.
No, what's the drawing? The test, the lie detector test.
Oh yeah. Because at one
they
point
still doing that. They still doing that for the cops. Lie detectives and a psychological test.
If you in the hood, you know somebody that sell drugs. If they ask you that question, you gonna feel that shit.
They ask me that question.
It's like, but you go to these white boys and they don't know nobody.
No, but I remember at one point, I don't know how many years ago, but I know here in Philly, they actually didn't have a lie detector test. So a lot of motherfuckers was just passing it. Just off of basic, they didn't even have it as a criteria at one point. So, you got a lot of these cops that probably was crooked or did some shit. You know what I mean? They one of the motherfuckers that's actually protecting and serving. But they crooked as hell. You know what I'm saying? Or racist or whatever you want to call it.
And you got cops that's from areas, they work in the areas they didn't grow up in.
Yeah, like, so they don't understand that's what we go through.
You don't even understand.
But even when you is the cop, one of the places that you grew up in, it's hard.
Yeah.
Because now they gotta look at you as not one of their like peers or neighbors. It's like you're the law now. It's like the fuck, man. Used to be out with us or anything like that. That's hard.
You know what I learned though?
There's cops that grew up and they work in the area that they grew up in, and everybody be like they thorough.
Right.
You're supposed to have a level of respect.
You know what I learned though? A lot of these cops, man. Well, not a lot, but some of these cops just took it as it's a regular job that, you know, you can make a career out of.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are afraid of the fucking job that they do.
Yeah.
You know, if you know you here to protect and serve and you enter in the war zone or whatnot, wherever they put you at, you know, you gotta learn how to adapt to that shit. You can't be
all scary.
Yeah, all scary. Like if
a nigga breathe, pop,
right.
Pop,
that's how
like,
you feel. This ain't the job for you. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like though they shouldn't put a motherfucker who grew up far northeast down the Kensington section of the city.
Where you gonna put them at? That's where you need cops.
Put them far northeast.
And then you gotta understand how to go.
But how many people
break that shit down, bro? That's
can't,
like,
bro.
How many
people? Like,
then you gotta
Like,
understand.
you could be like, look, all right, this was your neighborhood. Like, look at my mom. Like, she a military.
As a male lady, it's the same difference,
bro.
bro.
She grew up in.
That's different.
You know how many people?
You know this area.
You know how many people probably qualify to be a cop that live in Kensington? Not that many. So how many people can I put back in that same neighborhood?
And on top of that, and a lot of the times when you rookies, they put you in the spots don't nobody want.
Right.
Of course.
That's
how
so
it goes.
like they go in there regardless.
And it's unfair. So
I know a couple people that started like under the bridge in Kensington, where everybody is.
Because it's unfair.
And you on the beat at that. You don't even got a car.
They need to change that.
I think that's how they all start out. They start off like walking or something.
Yeah, you on the beat in Kensington at that. That's like nigga.
But
stuff like that.
That from Kensington and you became a cop. You're so used to that shit. You be like, yo, that's just a dope head.
Yeah, but you got to understand like this. Would you really want to work in the neighborhood that you grew up in? And
police
shit like
the
that?
neighborhood.
Yeah, or police it. Yeah, I mean anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially dealing with motherfuckers that know you. Like,
I think this whole thing is like, I don't know, because you so used to it being a certain way. It's like no matter what we say or what we do and shit, it's nothing really can change. And
I think that is changing. They finding ways to disarm better, like without the choking, without the knee on the back. They just went about.
Then you got motherfuckers dying from the taser because they got heart problems and shit.
Yeah, but I think too. I think you're gonna see less and less people trying to be cops. I think because for the simple fact. Because their job is a lot of scrutiny to come with the job. Yeah. Like, first of all, you could be doing your exact job. Like, I watch, like, No Gun Zone and shit like that. And sometimes I see shit. Some kid, you killing him. No, you not. The motherfucker keep resisting and you trying to get him down. Like, let's be for real. But the narrative is that every time you restrain somebody, you trying to kill him. Yeah, so sometimes people just doing their job. And it's hard to do your job when you got a million people around you. They got cameras in you. Yeah. And you don't know that. Like,
I understand that part too, but like the stuff with George Floyd, that was
that's not compared.
No,
that's not to compare to.
I'm not saying you are.
You supposed to go ahead.
You got two different lanes, and it's hard sometimes when you got all these people around you, people trying to interfere, and it's hard to do your job.
Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough.
It's not for everybody.
And you can't tell somebody how scared they are. You can't tell them what's a threat to me.
And you shouldn't tell people that people shouldn't be scared. Like even with that,
just like they in that situation. Two of the cops was what? They only had
one was like a rookie.
Yeah, two of them was rookies.
For that fucking black cop.
No, two of them was rookies.
Even though he didn't say anything, like, because he should have said something. Yeah, but at the same time, how many times you done seen some shit and you like at your job and you turned your head on?
No, the two of them only had about like 48 hours worth of work.
Yeah, the black boy.
Shut up, for real?
The black boy had 4 days and only 2 days on the street. Yeah. And the boy who killed him was the one that was training this nigga. That was crazy. Right. You imagine you getting trained and you don't know if you're supposed to know whether or not.
Right. Like you trying to do.
Well, you know that, but it's like, so hard.
But it's like when you go to a job the first day and the nigga be like, you're supposed to do it like this.
But that's how I do it. Yeah.
True. And the crazy thing is with all that too, like you seen him like I don't know. I think his part was he was on like the bull like butt or leg or some shit like that. He had his knee on it.
Like, I don't know what the fuck.
But all around the world, I guess they train them cops like that, like to put their leg or knee something like on their neck.
A lot of that shit is like back of them. Like I've never seen it like that.
No,
I've seen it in movies like Fruitvale Station. He had it in the same place. And he was like, "Yo, I think
they train cops like that. I think they actually.
Well, you supposed to like some of that stuff is done, but once your threat is handcuffed, they're not deemed no longer a threat no more.
Right.
Like
so there's no point in that. At that point, is get them up off the floor.
Right. That was my thing. Like when I seen him when it had, like I seen a couple different viral videos where cops definitely had a knee on, the suspect's neck, and it's like, what the fuck you need to do all that for if you already got him like detained and stuff like that.
I just feel like Trump said, like once your threat is down, it's like, what is you doing? And then it's also times where it couldn't have been much of a threat. Like they just pushed over a 75-year-old man. How much of a threat could he have been? Honestly,
big helmet though.
Honestly,
old head was a roll.
They could have been like, "Yo, move!" Like,
old head roll play.
I should have just left that helmet down on the ground.
When I first seen the video, I'm like, "Oh, head flop." Fuck that.
Oh, what?
Yo, when I first seen it, I thought he flopped, yo, because I'm like, I had to watch that shit like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, yo, he nudged him, but how you fly forward? Like he fell back like somebody.
When you old like that,
no, I know that now. Yeah. I had to watch it like 3 or 4 times.
Even when you look at stuff like that, if that was anybody else, like it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. His ear was gushing,
like it was bleeding. Like I couldn't believe it. I had to zoom. I was like, "Is that blood?" Yeah. And then it was a pool. I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, and you seen one of the officers actually go down and try to help him up, and his partner pulled him up. Like, I was like, "Well, what the fuck?" And then those 2 officers get suspended. They didn't get fired, but they get suspended. Now the whole tactic team stepped in. And I'm like, okay.
That was fast as shit, too.
They did it right away because I guess they feel like, well, we were protecting ourselves. But how much of a threat was a 75-year-old man? He was barely walking.
Holding your helmet.
He was barely walking. And they pushed the shit out of him.
Some things like
that.
Some things
it was out of line. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
He had no momentum though. Right. He just went back. That nigga looked like Shaq falling when he got fouled.
Yo, the sport don't want to laugh, but
because I ain't like that bit. I was like,
oh my God. You know how you like playing basketball? You give them the little chicken wing,
and then it was like, whoa.
It was one of them.
Did he die?
No,
he didn't die.
They said
he ain't died.
No, they said he's in serious but stable condition.
Nah, he alright.
And then old head ain't even braced his fall.
Well, you too old.
He's don't brace your fall. I want to see you at 75, my nigga. I want to see both of y'all at 75. I want to see both of y'all at 75.
No.
If y'all not in the walker, I want to see both of y'all at 75.
But alright, so this.
Thing with that though is like, why are you walking towards them? Like,
right?
Leave the helmet.
I honestly thought he was trying to like protest.
You went to the side.
But even if there was a protest,
that's what I say about a lot of times when people was like, you bring gasoline and don't want to fire. Like, what the fuck is the point?
Like, I seen a video of a bull. I don't know where it was at, but it was police with the horses, and he's sitting in a chair in the middle of the street, and they like trying to clear everybody out. And the horses just coming at him, but they all went around the bull. But my thing is, what one of the motherfucking horses would have trampled you?
And then the narrative, why they do him like that? Why the fuck he ain't moved?
Right. It's like, come on with the dumb shit. Like you said, people be asking for it.
You carrying gasoline, but don't want to fire. And then when shit happen, it's like.
But while we on the subject, y'all ever been through that shit like police brutality and shit?
I did one time.
As black men.
I think they grip you up and shit like they treat us bad in general. That should exist. Even fucking cops that look like us, they treat you bad. Like
I think
cops are like dig all in your fucking pockets, pull you out the car, talk to you like shit, slam you in the cars and all like that because they think we all the same.
Profile.
Yeah, they profile us.
I got profiled one time.
Fucking cop choked me and my chick. Man, this was like a long time ago.
In front of your chick?
No, yeah. We was arguing.
This your man?
In front of your bitch?
That nigga made me feel less than a man. You know, I'm big as shit. He choked me and lift me up off the ground, bro.
What kind of cop?
That shit.
Tall ass nigga.
Yeah, he was tall ass cop. White boy. Right down
I don't think a lot of them have a hard time of distinguishing like each people. They just judge you off the person you look like, and then they be like, all right, well, fuck that. You look like them niggas on the news.
I don't have a situation personally, but I remember being with my daughter's father, and we was walking down looking for furniture. We was like literally just got out the store. All these cops came out of nowhere and put him on the ground. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? What he do? They was like, oh, they said it was a shooting in the area, and they said he had a black hoodie. I was like, his hoodie is blue. Like, what the fuck? Like, they was like, get back. And I'm like, yo, like we literally just came out the store, asked the store, and they was like, oh, we're sorry. And they like kind of the way they kind of gripped him up, almost threw him back. Like, what the fuck? They was like, oh, we're sorry. And then they just rolled off. It was just nothing. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
You know what's crazy though? Because like. Every black woman got a story just like that.
Mm-hmm. That scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh, wait, what? Like, we was just in the store.
My situation was, I was parking my car, and I guess the area where I used to live at, you know, boys out there selling and whatnot. So the undercover cops, they usually always do like a raid, like probably like twice or 3 times every month, some shit like that. So anyway, I'm parking my car. I see the niggas that's normally out there and whatnot. They come with the blue van. They all hop out. Man, I'm just now parking my car. Boy pulled me the fuck out.
You was with him. They thought you was with him.
Yeah, pulled me out the car though. Pulled me out the car. I'm like, I didn't even get a chance, like, guns drawn and everything. Like, get the fuck. Yeah, I was around like 21. Yeah,
I think a lot of, like, regardless if you ever did any crime, like black people, if you lived in an urban neighborhood, you always had contact with police, regardless.
Yeah, I'm
like we don't live a life where it's like, all right, I never the policeman I know is the neighbor, or the policeman I know is my best friend dad, and he's cool as shit. Like we never had that encounter.
No.
Yeah.
That shit, the marshals came in on me. That was guns drawn. That was the only time I had like guns drawn on me. And I was like, what the fuck is y'all doing here? They was like, oh, we looking for so-and-so. I was like, I ain't seen him in months. That was scary. Like, I mean, on my daughter, everything. She upstairs jumping on the bed, and they like, whoa, like, who you got? I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm thinking about a story, man. That state trooper gave Sport the fucking ticket.
Yeah. We got
IUV. We got profiled on that.
Yeah, we got profiled.
Yeah. We got profiled on that one.
I remember that.
What you was speeding?
I remember that being a kid though. Like my uncles used to always be at I live with my grandma. My uncles used to be there. They had warrants. Them motherfuckers used to come every other fucking week. Like wait in the middle of fucking night. With such and such, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then I'm only like 15. I'm in the bed. They go right there. Oh.
No, but the next shit is your uncle was athletic, so the nigga would hop the gate over to our house and go through.
Yeah, they used to come. The motherfucker moved, but his last address was still our address. So yeah, he don't fucking live here. Like, yeah,
we know you in here.
He don't live here.
Yeah. Yo, that shit was the funniest shit though when Sport got that ticket, bro. We definitely got profile. I don't even think he was going that fast.
No,
you was speeding. It was for speeding.
No, it was like 4 or 5 black kids in the car. That's all it was. No tent, no nothing.
What the fuck he give us a ticket for though?
I think you was speeding.
I think you was speeding.
And my dumb ass told him to slow down. I was like, cause as soon as he drove by him, he was like, yo, I'm like, yo, slow down. He ain't gonna get you. That motherfucker came right out.
I never forget we was out Atlanta, right? Trig was out Atlanta. Trig got put over twice in like the same fucking block. Like he turned the corner this way, got a ticket. Turned the corner the other way, got a ticket.
He got 2 tickets?
Yeah.
By the same cop?
No, 2 different cops.
No, bro.
He told him, he's like, yo, I just got one. He told me, no, what about this? You made another wrong turn or some shit like that.
You made a U-turn on?
No, down there is like, nobody hangs downtown down there.
I know.
You're not allowed to ride around the same block twice.
Yeah.
Really?
Downtown, yeah.
That shit was horrible, bro.
And that's crazy, bro. I was supposed to move down there. Like, my mom tried to get me to move down there with her.
Yeah.
Like 2004. That's crazy.
We started with Meek's song, and one of the things that a lot of people was talking about, and Tekashi 6ix9ine kind of brought light to it. It was like You saw Kanye had boots on the ground this week, and he went out Minneapolis, and he put an effort out donating $2 million or something like that.
Yeah, he went to
Chicago. I'm sorry.
That's surprising.
And he made a donation. I don't know what it was substantial, but I don't. Oh, all right. Yeah,
plus
I thought it was that.
For the little girl college.
Okay, yeah.
That's what's up.
So the question that started floating around in everybody's head was like, and like I said, Tekashi made reference to it, was like calling Meek Martin Luther King. He's like, if somebody of Kanye's stature felt comfortable enough to hit the streets for a peaceful protest, and when you talk about in Philly less than 2 years ago, everybody was out there protesting for Meek freedom. Yeah.
Free in the cold ass rain.
Yeah.
Cold ass rain, bro.
So it was like during this protesting we've been having in Philly over the last 2-3 days, granted some were peaceful and some turned to looting and stuff like that.
It wasn't
where was
cool.
where was Meek? And
making songs.
Meek followed up with a song, which was a good song, but it was no PR statement or nothing saying that all the efforts from the song were going to certain things like racial equality or cop brutality.
His whole life is a protest. That's what he tried to say.
But you think do you feel like he should have done more, or it's not?
He should have done.
I'm on what you said. I feel like the proceeds should have went to something.
I feel because he's promoting that album too. But my whole thing is, I feel as though because he already got the prison reform shit going on, so you don't gotta get no money up, bro. But you do gotta step foot though. You do gotta lead the line.
I like that too.
You gotta lead that line.
Only because they was out there for him.
Hey, go ahead.
You gotta be out there on your Martin.
You want me to go last or go ahead? Cause you gonna be the other side. You report for the other side of America. Come on.
Yeah, I'm reporting for the other side. Why? Like, I feel like, why the fuck this man gotta do that? Like, he's not the king of Philly, the CRB.
So why somebody was down there for him?
I think
everybody
What Gilly at? What all these other motherfuckers that y'all
with no guns on that?
No, talking to what I'm doing.
Everybody talk shit about Quilly wet head ass, but Quilly was out there.
He a clout chaser.
Out there stealing. Out there stealing.
Ball making jeans.
Quilly a clout chaser, bro.
Yeah,
in my eyes. But
he's still,
bro.
man.
I support the cause.
I was surprised to see Kanye before I seen.
All right, let's just say this. Everybody in here, right? We support the cause. Was any of y'all down there supporting?
Nah.
Nigga, I
But was anybody out there for me 2 years ago out there? That's I think his obligation falls in that.
But he do everything else though. He get back.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, but let me go.
Mike Rubin just had that. What was that little?
All for one.
Yeah, all for one little donation thing.
All that, yeah.
That nigga gave up his race. Like, yeah, they're gonna get it back with the taxes and the write off and shit. Like,
it was like a 2012, bro.
Nigga, could you tell me?
No, I'm not.
The difference from a 2012 to
no.
It don't matter.
No, that's not my beef with him. My problem is with it is like
it don't bother me seeing another grown man down there. If I ain't down there myself, like it's not gonna get under my skin, especially. You got a new kid and shit.
I heard that too. Like what you doing all out there and you got a brand new baby and stuff like that.
I get that too. But man, niggas was going hard for this boy. It wasn't just a one day thing.
I just know all sides of it.
And then when you start seeing players like Malcolm Jenkins from the Eagles, you see Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, people not even from here. That's athletes that made a statement.
Shit though, bro. That's what they do. Meek is,
that's what he do.
Yeah, Meek is in the trenches with it. He's talking about prison reform and shit like that.
But this made me think. Listen to this. This is my theory. When I see that something like this so happens and you don't come out and be ahead of it and try to make a statement or do anything other than capitalize it, because the song
was walk down one street.
Because the song was I felt like the song was a reach. Like if y'all call Drake a culture vulture. That's like capitalize all people. Okay. That's what I felt like the song was. The song was, all right, it's happening now. It's something popping. That's just like making a dance song during the TikTok thing. That was equivalent to Tootsie Slide to me. It was, bro.
You wasn't even talking about the shit majority of the time.
No, but listen. This what my thing is with it. Is like, all right, if you're not if you didn't jump out and try to make a statement,
more about it than he did.
All right, so what LL did, that's not a try to capitalize on it either.
Yeah, I think that's clout too.
But they been doing that. You been had people writing songs when shit been going down like that.
I don't feel like when
people
back in the day, yeah, you're right.
People been feeling oppressed by the police.
I feel more. Yeah, but it's not in it.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not when something happened. If you gonna do that, do that. Don't just do it when something happened.
How? It's bigger now.
That song should have. If that song
just like man, what's going on? Everybody put that shit out a week later. You don't know that.
I'm not saying I don't. But I'm just telling you when you.
It's just you see
now.
But
can I say something? Well, when he put out what's going on, he was walking with the people, bro.
Nigga, why does it matter? You ain't even walking with. You just said, yo, I ain't come to Philly because all this bullshit was going on.
But a city.
But no, now I'm gonna say this about the rallying. I'm gonna say this about the rallying. It's a whole bunch of people. I didn't know if that shit was gonna turn crazy or not.
Right.
So
they had four.
I just was like, no, I ain't going.
They had four different protests. They had 4 different protests down there. If you really wanted to make one, us as people could have made one. Let's be for real.
And not all of them. Was at the one from
after you seen the first one was crazy, then the second one was peaceful, and the last 2 that we seen over the last 2 days been peaceful too. So my thing is though, I look at him different with all this prison reform shit. Is like, so how much of it is you? How much of it is you just a pawn in the situation because you benefit off of it? All right, you came out of jail and you say I don't want to be an activist and all that, but they put you to the forefront because you speak to a generation that Jay-Z can't reach no more.
Yeah.
So how much of it? How much of it?
So, but what's the bad about that? Because he missed one rally. Yo,
he
missed the rally all week. All right, he missed a week.
And then when people say that, well, where was Jay-Z at? Well, people wasn't standing out there 2 years ago for Jay-Z.
It don't matter.
It does matter, bro. It does matter. You was pushing all this.
Jay-Z gave back, bro. Jay-Z gave back anything to you?
No, but neither did Meek either.
How? But he still gave back.
But if I was out there 2 years ago to free this man, and I'm out there again, and he not out there, I feel some type of way.
What if that was the same people that was out there protesting, but he gave them coats that 1 year. He gave them.
I'm not saying that this one incident diminish everything. No, that don't diminish everything he did. No, it's not. I'm just telling you that. Now I just feel like
look at him different now.
I do.
What Drake at? Drake
I do. I didn't know, but I didn't know. But you telling me? If listen.
So this shit was to Drake money was anybody who protested and get him out.
Bro,
my thing is not that, but her admitting that you hold people to a different standard. If I gave you $50 before, and now you need $50, I expect you to give me my $50 back, not somebody I never gave no money to or nothing.
But if this same man, again, you gotta understand, bro. Before Meek got locked up and all that shit, he was doing shit for the city. So because he was doing shit for the city, I expect people to rock out for him because of that. Just because that man ain't there this 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever, y'all throwing him under the bus.
You quiet for the same shit that you had people in Raleigh to get you out of jail. It just made me feel like now you're not behind the bars no more. You don't give a fuck about it.
Bro, just because you don't see it mainstream, he's not.
That make me feel like that reform shit. They just parading you around.
Bro, I just feel like because people don't see it, they don't believe it.
So if Jay-Z and Michael Rubin and all them would have came out, then he would have went.
Bro, you don't know. I don't know.
That's what people get for Dickie in.
No, I don't know that. He probably would have. I wouldn't expect him to do that, though.
But I'm saying it's like, all right, now, you don't see him here when it was a chance for him to do something on his own. But when everybody else come out for a board and all that and make a reform meeting, then it's like, all right, how much of him is it? Are we dragging you?
Because he's
is he a part of it because he benefited off of it, or he a part of it because he really wants to? I'm starting to look like he don't really want to do that shit.
Hold up, well, bro, DM the nigga and ask him, but he's doing it. I'm just saying.
I don't feel like he's doing genuinely.
Because I just feel like, y'all, because y'all sound like the motherfuckers that's in the fucking comment section because you don't physically see him doing something or preaching about it. He's not with the people.
I saw Malcolm Jenkins out there when he was trying to get out of jail, and I saw Malcolm Jenkins back out there for this shit. Okay. And then the next shit they have, he gonna be back out there for that. Okay. That give me the opinion that damn, he really cared.
All right.
So it's not about.
All right. So have you ever seen Malcolm Jenkins donate anything or do anything?
Yeah, he donated since he been here.
Come on, bro.
Y'all talking about these meat coat drives that? I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you.
What did you see,
bro? I'm not telling you.
I'm
not telling you.
They ain't got to do nothing else.
You can't listen.
I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling you that if it really bothered you, you wouldn't have been able to sit without doing something positive for it. That means you just getting pulled into it. Like if you all about somebody making you do shit and you just give your money out, then that's fine. Be that type of person. Don't get on this platform and act like you some prison reform person and you trying to save all the black people when it's an opportunity for you to do it and you ain't want to do it.
Can I say something? The most racist black man in the world gave up $100 million, bro. Michael Jordan.
Right, and I don't believe him.
Mike not racist though.
Mike racist, bro.
Mike not even all that. I don't think
Mike don't give a fuck.
I think that was for clout.
I think Mike not political, and I think that's for clout too.
Yeah, bro.
After this documentary, they killed him for that shit that he did back in the day where he didn't make no political stand. I felt like this was his way of making up.
Right, bro. I can't not
put up 50. I'm put up 50.
The biggest coon was out there. That was my thing. I'm like, damn, Kanye West is really fuck out there. Like, and he's a coon. Like,
so how y'all feel about that then?
I feel like
I was surprised. I was shocked.
You think he for
I
the
really
people
didn't.
because he out there, or
it's still
he marched for the city,
or he doing it for clout?
Nah, he marched for the city. He didn't have to do anything. The
That's one of
Kardashians
the
say
biggest
shit.
clout
The Kardashians
Did
they
Kanye-
say shit this whole time.
Did Kanye speak?
He one of the biggest clout chasers.
He ain't gonna say nothing because he ain't changed about the way he feel. He probably
But
don't.
he did go out there though. I was like, all
how I
right.
feel about what's going on right now, it's more like, man, if you black, white, whatever you are, it don't matter. It ain't about race right now. This shit about motherfuckers dying, bro. People getting killed.
It's like the cops against everybody.
It's like, this shit is real. Like, you don't know, they keep saying try to make it a race thing, but it's not really a race thing.
Because they hitting everybody.
Everybody dying.
My thing is this, bro.
So, it's like, man, he a coon and shit, but you still got a heart, though. You still got a heart. Everybody got a heart.
And
bro.
before you came a coon, you still a black man at the end of the day. Right. Everybody feeling shit. So I was like,
his soldier was out there.
Really,
He's like, say it lies. I'm black, bro.
Yeah, he was saying it.
No,
but that's real shit. And my nephew got called out there. Like, he's in the National Guard. So, like, I don't have no ill will towards the National Guard, but it is crazy going to your supermarket and you see that shit.
But that's
crazy. I had to explain it to my kid yesterday.
I think somebody.
They was at the fresh grocery and they got rifles out, and I'm like, I had to explain that to my kid.
A video where they was talking about that. Did anybody see that video? Where the National Guard was actually like talking out like they there like to mediate the situation.
Yeah,
they here for the people. They not.
I'm not offended by the National Guard being in the city though.
Well, I have a young child,
my
and
kids
they was
looked at
like,
them like,
Mom. She was like, Mom, why they out here with guns? I had to explain that to
Right.
her. And I told her, it's people out here that's trying to make bad decisions, far as like robbing people, like, you know, looting from the stores and stuff.
Cool.
And looting and shit. She was excited to see. But wait, my daughter was happy too because she liked soldiers. She liked the whole army.
Call of Duty.
But then she seen the guns and she said, well, Mom, why they got guns? They not in the army. And I was like, well, that's the National Guard. They just want to protect everybody. And I did explain that. I'm not going to make the National Guard look like bad guys or anything.
But I think,
and I don't want her. My daughter want to be a cop, and I'm not here to tell her, oh, cops is bad. Like, you shouldn't be a cop. Right. It's just some bad cops out here.
I feel like black people need to change the way that they think and the way that we raise our kids. Because we raise our kids to be like afraid of guns and shit like that. White men, they start their kids out early hunting.
Shooting, yeah, you're right.
Shit.
Where we hunting at? Where we hunting at though?
No, but the whole thing is, it ain't even about hunting, bro. It's just like, we're taught that guns are bad, but they taught that guns to protect you, do whatever you need to do with it.
Because the same rules don't apply, bro. With
the whole thing
you
is,
can know your rights and everything.
If we Americans, bro, that should be a part of it.
No,
bro.
but what you missing is
like her daughter shouldn't see a gun and be afraid. Her daughter should see a gun and it's like, oh shit.
What's the whole what you missing in the whole factor into this is that your rights as an African American and rights as regular Americans are not the same.
And that's why
that's what you talking about racial equality. That has nothing to do with fucking cops at all. Like if you take away the cops' brutality and all that shit to black people, the way black people is treated in this country is still not fair. We thrown crumbs. We never received reparations for all the hard work we did in this country. When you talking about Holocaust, when you talking about Holocaust victims and all that receive reparations for after the treating they received in Germany.
I
and all
think
that.
eventually
Like,
it's going to happen.
We never got.
I think it's actually going to happen. I could be wrong. The reparations for slavery, I honestly think that we might.
What do you do? Who do you get a reparations?
Yeah, that's another thing. That's what I was thinking. Like, how do you even do that?
No,
give it to black people.
But, bro, everybody family. Like, who do you give it to? I don't think that you can give it to black people. You gotta put it in black communities. You gotta rebuild the black community. You can't just send a motherfucker a check.
Why can't you?
Because you might not even your family might not even fucking been here and been slaves. Your family might have came over after slavery was done.
But since I've been born in this country,
you're black, but that you should get paid. I feel like they should take the money, put it inside black communities, help make.
That's what they trying to do now.
People,
but you talk about
get better jobs, have better opportunities.
You know what they saying like? That's the theory for a project. Mm-hmm. The whole project system was theory. That's what they do now. They try to stop telling us what you doing for us and let us do our own shit. That's what I want. Give me the money. Give me the loans. Give me stuff like that. Give us opportunity that they robbed us from, because we're born behind the 8 ball. Like the average African American is born with a -5, and you gotta hustle.
You right though, bro. Because on some real shit,
you can't let them dictate what they give it to us.
You can't let a motherfucker dictate. Because at the same time, I was thinking like, damn, motherfuckers get the money, they just gonna fuck it up. But you know how many black businesses that done started off of this unemployment shit,
or people stimulus checking like that, and then
it's everybody.
That's people in general. Something. That's people in general. If a motherfucker want to fuck his check up on Gucci every month, then that's his prerogative. That's his prerogative. But I think I don't know how you do it, but it should be a type of supplement for people who just poor, and we don't have the opportunities. Our school's not as good as some of the other kids. We live in certain neighborhoods. They've all pushed us in certain neighborhoods, and you can't leave it to the Caucasians to have the best interest for black people. Black people got to start providing our own opportunities. Black people's got to have our own airports, our own cell phones, all shit like that. We got to have our own way to do things. When you lean on the white community to do it, they give you what they want you to have.
Mm-hmm. We had that shit at one point.
Like
Black Wall Street.
When you talk about Black Wall Street, and you talk about segregation. When we was segregated, we had to find a way to do things, because it was like, if we didn't have it, we didn't have it. Right. Now we expecting the white people to do right by us. When you expect them to do right by us, they gonna give you what they want you to have. They're not gonna make sure they not gonna make sure you fed. They gonna make sure you don't starve, and that's what they've been doing to us since we've been here.
They ain't gonna stuff you.
Yeah. Yeah, I want more. I'm still hungry, Paul.
There you go.
That sounds like good, man.
I ain't putting no season on our food and shit.
Oliver Twist that, man. Have some more.
I need some more.
I seen this one post and shit. The bitch was like, how white people, how many laundry sheets do you use and shit? The white bitch was like 1. And she was like, damn, y'all need to season y'all laundry.
Yo, I be telling my shorty she overdo that shit. Like, I'm like, it's only so good your clothes gonna smell. Like, not even with cause we use like the pods and shit. Yeah, so she 4 or 5 pods in there, and then 3 or 5 dry sheets. If you don't fold that shit right then and that sit in the bag, it's gonna smell like the rest of the house anyway.
I be like, yo, every time we do laundry, we should have to go buy more detergent and shit. Like,
damn. Yeah. I just brought some new detergent. That's all. I heard some good reviews. Persil.
Yeah, they see that.
You like it?
No, I don't.
That shit was high as a motherfucker.
You gotta buy the.
That shit was high as shit.
Somebody told me if you go to Home Depot and you buy the big containers of like the Tide and all that shit like that, like the factory joints, like the ones they use in the laundromats and shit like that. They said that shit make your clothes smell so much better. Your shit be smelling like laundry 5 days after you fucking washed it. Yeah.
How much is the factory joint?
I don't fucking know.
I just know that. They didn't buy it though. You got so much of it.
I went Home Depot today, dog. I went Home Depot today. Like, I love that fucking store, man. If you own a house, like I love Home Depot.
Now, man, you gotta wait in line to get in there and shit. That shit
every place you gotta do, but it makes you feel like you can change your whole house over. Like, you be in there like, damn, like, I wish I could do this, George.
Since we started this shit, I don't shop in the city no more. Cause if I go out in the counties, I only have to wait in line.
Yeah, I've been in Ben Selling.
Yeah.
Target, ShopRite. I've been in Ben Selling.
To be honest,
and you go right in.
We be waiting in line. I had to go buy because I had to cut off a piece on my bike. My return that stripped the nut. I had to cut this shit. But I had to wait in line to get in, and then wait in the
Yeah, I did go to this Home Depot down here. You had to wait in line, but the one up Ben Selling that I went today, you walk right in. The Target, you walk right in.
Springfield too, though, so everybody named mom probably going to that joint.
Well, and to finish up the gossip, we got more 6ix9ine news.
Oh God, him and his lace front.
Yeah. So like Akon came out and said he'll be working with 6ix9ine. We had a little poll going on. We all thought it would be Kanye or
we said
Kanye.
About it. Like damn, it was Akon. But you know he for the people though. He don't really care about what you done did. He more for the. Like,
I think he more forgiving. He in a different stage of his life and all that. Who am I to judge you? But I'm a little offended because he let him do a remake of Locked Up. And I'm like, nah.
He's locked up for
that shit is classic.
I wonder what Styles P got to say about that shit because like,
Styles don't like that shit.
Yeah, like how you let him
money, man.
Yeah,
that's all. I think it was for the money, bro, and the clout.
The clout is gonna be major because.
Everybody gonna talk about it. Yeah,
just the thing, I was gonna fucking put some money into that nigga shit.
We want to know what hair is that? We want to know what hair he used for his lace front.
Yeah, why was hair getting longer and longer? Like the
no, it ain't his hair, bro.
Well, I know it's a wig, but still, like fuck. What's the difference between a lace front and a unit?
I don't know. What's the difference?
Tell us that.
Well,
I don't fucking know. A lace front and a unit.
So like a unit, all right. So like a unit is more like a wig.
Why they don't call them wigs no more? Why they call them units?
A lace front is a wig too, but the front is like pasted down. Then you can do with the parts any type of way. Usually a unit is one part and that's it, unless you get a frontal in it, and you can do the parts anyway. That's all I know.
So what's the difference between a wig and a unit?
Bro, I don't know that. I don't know. It's customized. A wig you buy.
Every time I ask girl, they be like,
no, but wait, a wig you buy at the store. A unit you really get it customized for you, the shape, everything.
Oh, all right, for your own head.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Somebody will be listening and like, she the fuck wrong. Like that's all I picked up from it. And then the wig. They don't really got the screen door joint. You know the little net.
The net.
But the unit do. You see that more.
I thought that was the lace front that got the little.
They got that in the unit. You can see
them lace
too.
fronts be looking like them helmets from look like the monkeys from Planet of the Apes back in the day.
I seen one bitch. She had braids. I just kept staring at her because I was trying to figure out.
But it's a unit though. But it was braids, right?
Now why would you do that?
No, some of them real nice though. They look like it's your
you
regular
gotta
hair.
blend the edges in real good.
Yeah, you gotta. Some people put makeup right here.
That's that shit on Instagram.
I just kept looking at her head though. I was like, what the fuck is going on right here?
But we got we got a new thing we gonna do. Gang, what's up, company? It's Sport checking in to let you know every Monday morning when we get the potty jumping, we using Anchor. Why we using the Anchor app? Because it's completely free. The creation tools will help you edit your podcast and upload it right from your phone, your tablet, or your laptop. You can get your podcast out to places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other platforms. You can make money too. No minimum listenership. So you get on your grind, you're gonna make you a couple dollars. It's everything you need all in one space. Download the free app, or you can go to anchor.fm to get it. As we move in the yellow stage, soon the world gonna be back to normal. We're gonna do this little thing we're gonna call first thing first. Trey, you had one first, right? What was your?
Oh man. Well, what's the first restaurant y'all gonna go to? Now that everything open, but it still ain't open yet. You can't sit in. But what's the first restaurant
you can sit in?
You can sit in and call up and make your reservation. So
mine's Longhorn. My daughter loves Longhorn.
Say no.
I like Longhorn too.
Nigga, now for real. Outback, bro. What y'all talking about?
I think I'm gonna try Devon's out.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, bro, you talking about you going to Baltimore for it?
No, the one downtown on Walnut Street.
Oh, okay, all right. Now I'm thinking something else.
I said that too. I was thinking that, but if I had to go somewhere where I know the food good, Probably Devon's. I don't think I want to go somewhere I want to go somewhere different, like somewhere that I don't go that while. And I want to go to the movies bad as shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I was crossing 69th Street.
Dog.
I was crossing 69th Street. Like, damn, this usually be our time. Catch a movie real quick.
But depends. If you go to one of the joints, my restaurant, I probably want to go to one of those Brazilian steakhouse joints.
Oh yeah,
Chima's, that's that shit.
Whatever one, I just
Chima with Fogos.
I want to be a fat ass.
I like Chima's Fogos. Fogo de Chão.
Oh, you want more meat?
I like Chima's got the sauce. That's why.
And I want to ride. I want to also ride the Baltimore to go to Captain James restaurant, seafood and shit like that. And I want to go to that all you can eat seafood joint in Maryland.
This week not
it's Captain James.
No, I'm asking what it's called.
Captain James. And you got another one that's called Captain Chris. It used to be called Captain Chris. I forgot what it's called now.
You ever been
but
to
it's
Captain?
Outside, all you can eat crabs.
You ever been to Captain Roof's?
I'm gonna text you.
Captain Roof's?
Yeah.
No. I love
that's
Baltimore.
In Delaware though. No, I'm fucking with you. I made that up. But my first thing was y'all where y'all trying to go? Like if you had to go somewhere, like
I want to go somewhere ranch.
I want to go out and dance. I want to dance. I want to drink. I want to go out.
I just need to.
I want to go to that place you took us to. The one with all the white bugs.
Riverdale.
Oh no, Saints.
I like that. It was too big, but it was too busy. Or Riverdale, because I didn't like that. That was the first time me going.
Chill, man. We gotta cut that out. Everybody don't keep going. That's the chill.
Riverdale, I like that too. That was fun.
Riverdale, I just need to be somewhere ratchet, man. I just need a dab of that ratchetness, man. I mean, I've been missing.
I think I'm gonna hop on a plane, go to Vegas. Bro.
Oh no! Well, I'm already out July 5th.
Locally is ratchet. I mean,
locally
I need out.
Locally where I want to go, probably Riverdale.
Locally, I'm just.
All right, what about?
I think I'm gonna have a sense of paranoia though.
I got it first.
Cause I'm not used to being around that many people, so when we finally be around that many people, I'm like, what the fuck, all these people? I ain't been around all these people in years, and the whole year, almost half a year.
All right, so I got one. Where the first place you want to go out of the country? I'm gonna go first. I'm going to Jamaica.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's July 5th. I already went. I'm already going. That was my birthday trip originally. We just pushed the date.
Moved it back. Oh wow.
I don't keep around. I don't really care about.
I don't want to go outside the country.
There's places like
I'm still dying and shit.
Vegas open. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Vegas
that's why
open.
I want to go to Vegas, but I want to go. To Vegas
I know people can't wait to
smoke.
get the casinos. As soon as AC open up, that shit gonna be crazy.
I don't even care about that shit. I just want to sit in my room and smoke all the weed that I can.
Another local joint I want to go to where we always.
No, you gotta do out the country.
No, I don't want to go out the country. Motherfuckers dying in DR.
Okay.
Jamaica, I don't trust them yet.
I'm running.
Jamaica got bad weed out here.
I ain't smoking.
I don't smoke.
I ain't smoking.
I mean,
what about you, Trip?
I do want to go out the country, but I want my next trip gonna be like a family trip. I want to take everybody. I don't know if that's gonna happen this year, but
I gotta wait a year or two before I feel comfortable going out the country. To be honest, this pandemic and shit going on, I'm cool.
But where else you said locally you want to go?
I want to go to DC, man. I miss that shit.
Yeah,
I miss DC.
Yeah, I don't want to go nowhere here. I'm tired of seeing the girls here. Like
I want to go to DC, man. DC.
When we went to DC, I was like, oh damn, they make them like that.
Yo, DC is a whole different vibe, man.
Yeah, I went to DC for a concert.
That fucking what that music they call that go-go?
Yeah.
That shit a whole different vibe, man.
And then that whole DMV culture, because you get people from Virginia, from Maryland, from DC. So if you like smack that where we was at, we went to like Club Love before, and it's like, oh, where you from? They like, no, I'm from Virginia. We like, well, I'm from DC. I'm from Baltimore. I'm from.
I see my first fake ass, yo.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when we went to that club that after hour John?
They had
Fuegos. Yeah, that was the spot. They closed like 6 o'clock in the morning.
They made us leave our cell phones in the car. How stupid was that?
This how hood it was though. You had to leave your cell phone in the car, but you could bring a bottle in.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
I don't know.
What? It was getting crazy in there?
Stage was low as shit. Yeah. Motherfuckers was down there sitting on your lap.
Yeah, it was like one step you walk up, that's the stage. Like,
oh, bro, they got a place like that in Jamaica. It's called hedonism. You got it's a special part. Like the regular part is a regular part.
I would never leave.
You could be topless, but like it's a real crazy part where you gotta leave your phone outside the joint.
Right. I would never leave my resort, yo.
But it's crazy because they actually got a new beach in Jersey.
Yeah, I heard that too.
It is. I forgot the name of it. It's one in Jersey though.
I was on CNN before. It's a new beach in like a lot of different. It's one in Miami. It's one in Miami too.
Good, bro.
Like there's a new beach everywhere.
I'm good, bro.
Would you do that though? Like, would y'all like?
Would,
if we was all single, if you met somebody like out of the country and shit, would you fuck them?
No, I would have to wear like 2 condoms. I'll be honest. I wouldn't even want no neck.
I wouldn't want no neck.
I wouldn't want no neck. Yo, real rap. I'll be honest. I wouldn't
just beat my shit. That's all. Just beat my shit. Just beat my shit. Give me a fashion.
If you feel somebody in the new beach,
and you know what? And if I was single now, I'll be honest, straight up. If I went to like Miami or something, I wouldn't fuck no bitch. Like I'm just like.
Oh yeah, no. I thought you meant anywhere in the new beach.
No, new beach.
No, I'm talking about if you go out traveling, would you fuck? I went on vacation. I done heard like chicks that I know came back from vacation. They fucking the people that work at the hotel. I'm like, you fucking retarded.
I've never popped nobody. I know people that did, but I've never popped nobody on vacation. No way.
Take a shower.
No, I'm not even getting that close. Make me my drink, please.
But what if you ran into somebody else that flew in too, like on some shit?
That I knew already?
No, but they just was there. Y'all kept running into each other and stuff like that.
Right.
Yo, it's certain.
I'm always sharing the room with somebody. Like, I just don't feel comfortable.
What day you go to their room?
I don't feel comfortable.
That's just what it is. Like.
Yo, I saw that. Go ahead, finish what you saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just can't.
I don't feel comfortable. If I knew you already, if we already took it there, then yeah, we might get together. No, that's too soon.
Y'all agree with this? What it's supposed to like? That's like a one night stand.
No, I've never had a one night stand.
Well, that's not one night because y'all probably be on the resort like 4 days.
4 days. So, like, that's
but this somebody I saw this on Instagram. I was watching the chick meet her live and shit or something like that, and she asked the one chick, she was like, "You ever fuck while your friend was in the room?" And she was like, yeah. She's like, all right, well, that's your real fucking friend then. Because if you ain't never fucked with none of your friends in the room, y'all ain't friends. Y'all ain't real friends then. Shit. So I know guys
I never
different.
tested that out.
I know guys different, but I wonder like girls, like, did you ever fuck like?
I never did it.
I think
never did it. I can't.
They say she ain't your real bitch if you never fuck your nigga with her in the room or somebody get like.
Why would you do that?
I know a real nigga. I'm like, yo, she ain't on it. Like,
I don't know why.
Rubbing her back and shit.
Why would you do that?
I know.
Any of my girlfriends, if I was the girlfriend, I'll step out. Like, what, bitch? Like,
I think a nigga want to see this shit.
Like, shit sitting at the edge of the bed.
So if you was in the room while your friend was like she was hitting a nigga, I ain't gonna say that's her boy. I mean that's her boyfriend, but it ain't like all right, they a family and all. Yeah. At certain points, it's like all right, let me get the fuck away from y'all. Like but like I'm talking about teenage years though. Like you on the twin bed, they on the other twin bed. Remember you used to hit my back when you get that. Remember you used to giggle on the ass and jiggle.
Your friends ain't never really go like see dudes together and shit.
Yeah, we did. Oh, okay, wait. All right, so when I was younger, she was fucking him upstairs. I heard him, and I was downstairs with their friend, but we ain't do now. I was hoping he ain't think no.
He probably like, don't bring that bitch no more. Lame-o.
When she came downstairs, he had his arm around me, and that's it. And she was like, and when we left, she's like, y'all do something? I was like, no. Like, and she was like, oh, okay. Like, and that was it. But I heard them upstairs.
That nigga probably was sitting down there like,
don't bring that bitch no more.
Man, they really up there doing it and shit.
Yeah, that's what he said. So he was like, damn, he was like, damn, he fucking the shit out of her. And I'm like, like, this TV work.
So going back to the fucking somebody like in a different country.
Yeah.
My one of my homies or whatnot that I work with, this nigga told me he went to DR, right? I'm telling this nigga story, but he ain't listening. This nigga went to DR. This nigga went to a strip club. He said it was just like you know, like on rush hour and shit like that. You can pick whatever one you want.
Yeah.
Bro, he said, yo, he had about like $30. They fell in love. I said, damn, what chick ass is
No, that's how they say different.
You gotta. That's how they say if you go to Amsterdam. They say Amsterdam is the fucking place to be. Like between the prostitution and the weed, they say that's the best place to fucking go.
I wanna go there.
That's even in Vegas. That prostitution shit is like legal. I wouldn't fuck nothing in Vegas. Bro.
Hand me down. I ain't fucking.
Old fashions only.
I think with age that shit make you different.
Fucking hand on the hand sanitizer and shit. Give me that old fashioned.
Beat my shit with some sanitizer on here. This pandemic shit make you even worse though. Like it's like, all right, bitch, give me corona and chlamydia.
Double C.
Yeah, bitch gave me that shit now. What's that? But this episode 67, we got Priest Points coming up.
All right, we here with Priest Prince. I got only a few today. All right, so we got Carl Crawford was arrested for domestic violence with allegation of choking his victim. I believe it was his girlfriend. And we just was talking about him a couple weeks ago or last week where somebody just drowned in his pool. So
and then a month before that, he was trying to rob Meg. Like, damn, nigga.
Yeah, I know, like, this bad luck. This karma right here, Bri. We got Faith Evans was arrested for a physical fight with husband Stevie J. I believe every bit of that. Delicious and Raymond Santana from the Central Park 5 got married today.
Damn, how the fuck he get that?
I don't know how he got that shit.
Damn,
That's reparations. That's reparations like a motherfucker.
Did she ever get them Jones taken off?
Yeah,
them scars and shit?
She's had like keloids on them.
I don't give a fuck about that, man.
I bite that shit.
That's scared you grab her shoulder though that one of them bitches bust.
Shut up. Pacifier, nigga.
Alright.
Suck on that shit.
Ew. Alright. Kodak Black avoids up to 15 years in prison after his multiple weapon charges were dismissed.
Yeah, me, that's my man.
Gabrielle Union filed a discrimination complaint against America's Got Talent.
Yeah, I remember that.
They said they kept her silent after she's talked about the Black Lives Matters.
There's always something wrong with that family.
They on rich drugs. They on rich
Amanda
drugs.
Seals' contract was up with the show called The Real that she was on, and she did not renew it because word is she is too real for the show and can't express herself freely. Now I'm starting to realize that when Tamar was on there, because I used to thought maybe she was a problem, but she was the same way. And she left the show.
I think it's a code of conduct. You supposed to have you on national TV, and you trying to appeal.
I think Amanda need her own show.
You trying to appeal to a certain type of people.
But you should be able to talk. It's a talk show.
Yeah, but you gotta stay in but it's.
She don't say nothing. I watched many of the episodes with her. I was like,
that bitch was like this. She was like this.
Like that's that one.
Gesture.
She be like, look.
What the fuck?
Like it's and now I'm starting to think the rest
Take
of
that shit to BET.
No,
fuck
she
out
need her
of
own
here.
show.
That's the chick
Shorty
that
need
made
her
the
own
face
show.
you
Can't have no real.
That's the same one. That's the same one that don't get invited to none of this shit from Insecure. Issa Rae don't fuck with you either. Like you retarded. Like you overdo it.
I don't think she overdo it. I just think
Somebody always a problem with her. Like at some point. Like she the girl that got all them friends and all of them stop talking to be like, you know what, bitch, you need to start looking at yourself. Like you the problem.
All right, so Trina got tore down on Instagram for her comments on Black Lives. She said she is not scared of the cops because she got her license and registrations, as if to say all the people that were shot, that were stopped by the police and killed, they didn't have their license and registration. She also said black people need to stop acting like animals. She said the curfew should be from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. so that the streets can be clear. She later apologized.
I think people get. I think people just get.
I ain't gonna read her.
You just get disconnected because you're so far removed from things.
But you're not. You're not even making no cash. You want a urban show, Love and Hip Hop. Since nobody even really fuck with you like that.
She not broke though.
Trina, she live a different lifestyle than we do. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
so she probably don't get profiled.
Where the words he's coming in? The joint she got with Trick Daddy.
No, but especially in Miami and shit.
You know, man. Like, come on, that's something been old.
She got money.
Everybody knows.
I don't think she got that
if
money.
Lil Kim and them still got money, Trina got some money.
Yeah, Trina got some bread.
You talking about when albums was going platinum and shit like that, they was making money down Miami.
Every time she do a show,
that's like calling Pinky broke. That shit just not.
No, well, Pinky got her own business now. Pinky running the porn stars.
Yeah, she runs.
It's called Pinky XXX. You gotta push. You got
Damn, look at your OnlyFans.
We don't got this description, but you gotta press that you over 18. You can watch.
Ben had to hit that button. I was hitting that over 18 when I was 13.
Right. Pinky XXX. She got some shit on there though.
All right,
but I'm just tired of the fake body. She don't.
But in the era of
OnlyFans,
you don't need nobody. You don't need no photographer or nothing. You got a phone and a dildo, you gonna make you some money.
Yo, but this is this chick I follow and shit, regular hood John on OnlyFans. Yo, that comment was funny as shit. Somebody asked her why her ass so black on the inside.
Oh, man.
My man told me, shout out to my man, I ain't gonna put his name out there. He said all them chicks who ass is darker than their body, they got a lot of beatings when they was little. But But this what? You done? That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got today.
This episode 67. You with the gang.
Y'all chill.
Have a good Monday.
Party over.
Bah, bah, bah. No justice, no peace.
Bullets hitting my ribs.
Can
I live?
Can I fucking live?
Can I live? Bullets hitting my ribs. Yeah, we can't end this shit without playing that LL Cool J joint. His spoken word poetry.
For 400 years, you had your knees on her necks. A garden of evil with no seeds of respect. In America's mirror, all she sees is regret. Instead of letting blood live, they begging for bloodlet. Revenge is a dish that's served on platelets. Transfusion of confusion, abusing our intellect. $1,200 check, even though $1,200 can make a meal. Rich, but she earned my respect. She made a little bit of money for a lot of blood, tears, and sweat.
Yeah.
Jumping up and down on police cars and vexed.
Get him.
After Chauvin killed George Floyd, we got next.
Yeah.
Molotov cocktails, anarchy on the set.
Ooh.
The rest took the loot, so now we loot shit.
Ooh.
Like a cage tiger that's whipped to do tricks.
Shit.
That's why I started fires and yelled and threw bricks. Tried to run me over and arrest me and shit.
Yeah,
Tased pepper spray and engage with the kid.
He only 16.
And let him try and do that white boy shit.
I'm 17.
Torpedo rubber bullets ricocheting off ribs.
Rubber bullets hitting my ribs.
So when the cops face to spit. Try to barbecue. Becky calling cops on the kid. Hoping and praying to be some Emmett Till shit.
Yeah.
Sandra wasn't bland. They hated Mike because he brown. Trayvon should have had an Aston Martin riding around.
Yeah.
Amadou Diallo, it's way too many to follow. Vato, how much of my pride I gotta swallow? God only knows how deep this plan goes. I was dealing with this as a teen in Kangos. Harassed by cops.
Let me get him.
I'm next. Listen to the whole thing.
For his mama as the murder unfold. If it wasn't for the phone, Chauvin would be at home. Feeling justified because of George's skin tone. I'm telling it that those with melanin, you're not alone.
Yeah.
The new Malcolm, Martin, and Marcus's are now grown. America's a graveyard full of black men's bones. And I ain't got to tell you that Breonna Taylor got slayed in her own home. Hey! Sean could have rocked bells. Eric could have garnered attention.
Ooh.
Rubber bullet beyond the t-shirts and obituary mentions. Oscar could have been counting grants. Tamir could have went to Rice. They owed them cops nothing, but all of them paid the price.
Her name was Tamir
So
Rice.
yeah, you
Yeah, I
right.
know, but
We should protect
Is
our
Rice,
Second
is he in the
Amendment rights.
That's a college.
Because in a second, a dirty cop could get the door in.
You hating, Queen? You don't see between the city trying to say Eric Gay, Malcolm, now MLK.
Go ahead.
Every other day. This is episode 67. We just want to try to hit it.
Beat and get at me, nigga.
Quarantine. We out.